that nigga broke. Look, give me half the bag before a nigga touch the dope. You don't show the
Just a double down. What's good, internet family? Ooh, 3 times. What's good, internet family? It's the new Al, bringing all the vibes of healing, prosperity, and abundance to you in your process. These last few weeks have been epic. We've met so many creators, so many entrepreneurs, so many people that have really dived deep into their process, willing to share their experience with us and essentially with you. So today we're pretty much going to be talking about a few simple steps that we can get started with to start your process. Seems simple, let's make it simple. We want to create an environment where people can help each other grow in creative and healthy ways. And it starts with the mind, it starts with the body, it starts with the soul, and it starts with the pocket that keeps us going. You got to be able to feed your mind. And then when you start feeding your mind, you got to start feeding your pockets. That's how you feed your family. Like, what we want to do is create a community that lets you know that it is okay to take that leap. There are resources available to help you. You know what I mean? We do a lot of coaching. We do a lot of financial leadership training. We do whatever it is. It's not just us. The information is out there. We're surrounded by it. Go swimming. Find some information that can help you change your life. Or find a community of people that have that information that are willing to share to help you change your life. Groundwork. Some of the things that come with groundwork is making sure that you have a strong mental foundation, you have a strong financial foundation, you have a plan for your marketing, and you have intention. You can see what's necessary for execution once you get to that point, but it's getting there. You have to start with the mind. First thing we want to do is to make sure that we're in a good mental space before we take this journey. A lot of people think that you just gotta rough it out or tough it out or whatever, I don't know. That's not real. We want to make sure that you're okay, because if you're okay, then we're okay, because you're giving off the good energy. We want to make sure that people can get to a point where they're comfortable with their own energy and a positive reflection of themselves. You got this, but if you don't, here at Kingdom ZMXC, we actively push each other to the limit with removing the 5 hindrances. There's 5 of these things that stress us out as humans. The sensual desire or attachments, the ill will or negative input and output, or the restlessness, the I can't stay still, I'm stuck in the past, or I'm reaching for futures that don't exist, stressing myself out right now, the doubting yourself daily, if you can do this, if you should do this, what happens if you do this, what would they think, or whatever. These things are stopping us from moving. And what we do here is to help each other let it rain. It's a real thing. I ain't gonna copyright the song, but you know what it means, and you know how it applies. And if you don't, it's simple. It's a 4-step process. You have to recognize the state of mind that you're in. Then you have to accept the person, a place, or whatever it is that has gotten you that far. You have to accept that to be what it is, to be the way they are, or to be where whatever is going on with that. It is what it is. And then you have to investigate your state of mind. What happens if you are stuck with this emotion and stay in that state of mind? What is the outcome of your life? How is this going to affect you? Can you move forward with this? And then you non-identify. You get to the point where you know that you're not your body, you're not the mind, you're not the emotion or that situation. You're just so in tune that you can see these things directly, and they're stressing you out. And that's okay. But now that you know that it's okay, choose. So next, after you get your mind together, you want to make sure that you get your business and your time together. You want to make sure that your business is legit. Yeah, that's right, legit. I don't know what people are doing out there, but it's okay to make sure that your business is legit. You want to make sure that you get your EIN, your tax ID number. You want to make sure that you get your Dun & Bradstreet. These are 2 free options. Free, F-R-E-E. Let's throw a jump shot out there. It's free. You can go get these 2 options. They're free for you. Anyone can do them. You can do them online. You want to make sure that you do register your business with the state. You want to get either like your LLC or something. Make sure you register your business with the state, so other businesses or banks or whatever you plan on doing with your business, you're making sure that they're going to take you serious. Because if you take you serious, they're going to take you serious. But if you don't take you serious, they're not going to take you serious. So get on it. After you get your mind right, after you get your business started, after you get your website up and running, you want to make sure that you have something for your fans to touch, something tangible, you know what I mean, such as like coffee mugs or like a bowling ball or like t-shirts, you know what I mean? Like, get a t-shirt, man. Get some t-shirts. They're cool. One, you can wear them, and if you get other people to wear them, it's always just a good vibe, you know what I mean? Like, and they're easy to do. You can go to local stores and buy stuff at a discount. Sometimes you can find something for 60% off at some of these local stores. I'm not going to say their names, but I'm pretty sure we all know which one it is. Maybe some of you understand that tone. I don't know. Energy, feel it. But there are places where you can go to get started on your process, and there's actually a lot of we've just figured it out, but there's a lot of free options online where you can literally set up your business so you can get these shirts, and they go get the logo put on the shirts, and then they go directly out to the consumers. That's awesome. So it's like, again, there are too many options to choose. Zero. Yeah. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to get started on making a few t-shirts and making a t-shirt and seeing how we can get this information out there. We're going to go through the process and pretty much show you what has worked on our end. So stay tuned. Clearly you're still watching this video because you want to see something going on. So we got a few things busting out at the end of this video. But right now, if you're enjoying the content, I'm going to need you to like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because that's what's going to bust us in this algorithm. So we want to make sure that we can keep bringing the process to you. And if there's anything that you think is of value, drop it in the comments. Or if there's anything that you would like us to go into detail on, or if there's anything constructive that you feel can help the process grow, definitely drop some info. You know what I mean? We're open to growth. You know what I mean? We want to create that environment. So let's get it started on these t-shirts, and we about to put the work in today. Let's get it. So yeah, you got started. You got your tax ID, which is awesome. You got your LLC, which is awesome. And you got your Dun & Bradstreet, which is awesome. And if you haven't, it's cool, because I know you're going to do it, because I know you want to be taken seriously when you get your business started, right? I'm looking at you. When you get your logo and everything that you think is going to be dope, you want to make sure that you got something awesome to cut it on. We happen to have the GraphTech cutting plotter, the CE6000 60 Plus. This thing has been awesome. We've been playing around with it, and now we were blessed enough to come across this through the support of the people in our environment. And but you don't necessarily need something this intense. You can get like a Cricut, or you can go to anywhere and get a nice vinyl cutter that works for you. Start busting it out and get your design on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? And once you go through that process, you get you a nice little heat press or something. Make sure you got a good heat to transfer vinyl and get your stuff out there. So you have a shirt. You have something real for your people to touch. This feels pretty good, actually. Okay. Yeah. You have to make it real, and this feels really nice. But having something for your fans or for your supporters or whatever, so having something that they can actually have in front of them and touch is always an awesome thing. Again, it does not have to be a t-shirt. You can make mugs, you can do hats, you can do scarves, you can do whatever, yoga pants, or whatever you want to do. Just have something tangible for people to actually be a part of, you know what I mean? People buy things just to buy things sometimes, but if you give something of value, put it out there. Oh, hey, Bella. Come on. It's my pup. We get along great. She's awesome. Get out of here. If you're a person who's afraid to be in front of a camera, or you don't like to take pictures or whatever, that's okay. Start small. I know people don't like the free concept, but free pays off. You know, give some to your friends, give some to your family, give some of your merchandise to other entrepreneurs or other people that can help you with a lot of joint marketing. Get together with people that can help you grow and put these vibes out there. When you plant these seeds, you begin the process that will develop and grow into your future. I'm lucky enough to be in an area where everyone's taking it to the max. I'm working with a lot of entrepreneurs, and in times like this, like, I'm lucky enough to have a group of people in my environment, such as Brother Rock.
Thanks a lot again for inviting me down here for another opportunity at Kingdom ZMXC, the new owl. It is I, as you said, you know, Brother Rock, representing Antidote For Humanity. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Hey man, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Sometimes just pulling up is important. A lot of people that are stuck in their process are only stuck in their process because they're just using their two hands. When you add an extra pair of hands, an extra pair of eyes, it can change the vibe, you know what I mean? And having someone in your environment that does something so impactful, such as coaching, you know what I mean? It gets you through those tough times. And like this is a tough time. If he wasn't in here, let's just say things get intense when it's just you. So it's good to have support in your community. It's good to have other leaders of their crafts, and you know, bust it down. Let people know what you do with your coaching, man. Let people know how you're going to be out there getting them started, and what do you feel is necessary to get that engine busting.
I feel at first, you know, it's good to start with an idea, or what we like to call niche down. You know, we'd like to take a look at what really makes you tick a little bit, and what brings you some comfort, and what brings you some joy in your life. You know, because entrepreneurship is all about having a good sense of freedom. So it's like, after we have this idea, right, we want to make this idea tangible, kind of like that shirt you're holding, you know? So it's like, it started with just an idea, you know, and wound up being something that you're holding in your hand, and it's real. That first started out with some decent amount of planning and taking some well-important action, you know, to making this real, because without action, you know, there's no way to make this real. So it does start with a dream, it does start with some hopes, it does start with some thought, but with a lot of action and fortitude. And what's most important is exactly what we're doing here, and that's joining forces in a community. It's very important for you to get together into a community and a bunch of like-minded people, and not even like-minded people who you would love to think like. So put yourself in a room with people who are brighter than you, you know. Put yourself in all those situations that makes you completely uncomfortable. Just as the new owl said right here, this experience for the both of us, if not for a lot of us who's not already making a good amount of money or have a lot of experience in front of the camera, doing TikTok, doing YouTube, you know, doing all of those other media sources out there, it is something that is extremely nerve-wracking. And I know if you were to ask some of them, they themselves would say that this process is extremely nerve-wracking. So as he said, both of us being here, it really does make the process that much easier, and it makes creating an idea and making it tangible and making it into something that happens, you know, really works with a good community.
Yes, it does. There's no getting around it. Teamwork makes the dream work. And if we know how dreams work, manifestation is a real thing. So imagine being a group of people that are ready to manifest a bigger dream. They will come true, and it is happening. So get yourself a team. Come through, join our tribe, bring your vibe, and let us help you elevate your vibe if you aren't feeling at your best. You know what I mean? We're here to help you get through these moments so you can start your process, so we can enjoy this ship together. Ship with a P. Don't think I'm cursing. But it's go time. So what we're going to do here today, I don't know if you're down, but I done bust out a shirt, and I'm trying to...
I was going to say, you called me down here to model this thing. And I was like, whoa. I mean, like, I'm not much of a model. Like, I love to talk. And I love to listen. But being a model, the one in front of a camera, I am a Leo, but I am a little shy, you know. But, hey, bringing myself out of my comfort zone is something that I must do, you know, just to have that experience, because being in front of a camera is something that I have to do moving forward into my coaching career. So, let's model this thing.
Let's bust it down. Just to throw in there, like I said, one of the big things that we do push is neuroplasticity. It's working both hemispheres of your brain. Ultimately, it's doing a lot of things that make you uncomfortable, getting over your fears, and pushing yourself to the next level. You can elevate your vibe by pushing yourself just a little harder. So we about to get at it. Let's get it.
I was dead broke, plotting on the 6 figures. I was barely living, but I'm living through the growth. I almost lost my footing, young nigga, grab the rope. Trying to keep it pushing, but my mind is almost
That's how you know. You gotta put some chalk on this, brother.
Ain't no dollar in a dream that can save me from this madness. I done broke my pockets while I'm trying to make shit happen. I done lost a lot, present tense in the past tense. The only thing I ever got myself was just a mattress.
Antidote for Humanity in the fucking building. That's how you know this don't lie. I gotta do it with my left hand. I'm officially left-handed. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm left-handed now. That's a real thing. When you practice enough with your left hand, you become left-handed.
There's no gain if there's no pain, nigga. Ever wake up in the morning, look at life like it's a joke. There ain't nothing in my savings, but what's saving me is hope. Look, I was dead broke, plotting on